The second form of communication from the think tank to the belief tank is by way of visualizations. What are visualizations? They're simply your imagination. You see, we live in two worlds. We live in the inner world of our imagination and the outer world of reality. You visualize to materialize. Let me show you what I mean. If you're sitting down, then I suggest you stand up. Stand up straight, feet slightly apart. Lift up your right arm so it's facing the wall in front of you. Keeping your feet firmly on the ground, rotate your body around to the right with your arm going back behind you as far as it'll go. Make a mental note on the wall behind you of exactly how far you went. And bring it forward again. Put your arm down. Now stay where you are, and this time I want you to close your eyes and visualize. Visualize your arm going around without actually physically doing it. Just visualize your arm going around in your mind, and yet this time it goes further. It goes a lot further around than it did last time. Can you see it in your mind's eye, going around further than last time? Now that you've visualized it mentally, let's do it again physically. So do exactly the same thing as you did last time. Bring your arm around behind you, and this time notice that it's going further. That's because you visualized it in your mind beforehand. And your subconscious mind or your believe tank believed it could go further, and it went further. Just one more exercise while you're on your feet, just to doubly prove that what I'm saying is correct. Now this exercise is called the long jump. You all know how to long jump. So what I want you to do is to make a mark on the ground, if you're outside, or if you're inside, on the lino or carpet, wherever you're standing, make a line and stand behind that line. So you're going to do a long jump, but without the run up. So in other words, you're going to do one long jump. So away you go. Ready? Jump. Now, take a note of how far you jumped to. Take a note of where your toes landed and put a mark there. Or if it's a patterned piece of flooring, you'll be able to know where you jumped to. Now, come back to the line again and stand there straight up and down like you did before, and close your eyes once again. Close your eyes and imagine yourself jumping a really big jump this time, a really big leapfrog. So you're jumping well past the mark that you had on the floor. So once you've done that, visualized it, open your eyes. You got that? Now, jump again. Big one. There you go. Look how much further you jumped this time. Isn't it amazing? How did that happen? Once again, the subconscious mind, you gave it a picture and it simply carried out instructions. Now, here's how to do visualizations. The best time of the day to do visualizations is either early in the morning when you first wake up or last thing at night before you go to bed. And here's what you should do. Find yourself in a comfortable chair or somewhere where you can sit comfortably. You can either do these sitting down or lying down, whatever you choose. Now close your eyes, take some deep breaths, breathe deeply. Relax all your body, relax your muscles. Just sort of doze, if you know how to doze. When you slow down your breathing and you relax all your muscles, you go into a state which is called alpha, which is a state prior to going to sleep. You're not really asleep and you're not awake, you're just dozing. And while you're in that state, you then start to visualize. You visualize the things you want to have happen. You see yourself being confident if you want to be a confident person. You see yourself being confident. If you want more health, you see yourself being healthy. If you want a new car, you see yourself driving that new car, living in that new home. Whatever it is, you run your own movie. You run whatever movie you want in that state, while you're in that state. So you simply picturize what it is you want to have happen, just like you did with the jump and the arm going behind. You visualize what it is that you want to have happen. Now, you should do this for at least 10 minutes every day. 10 minutes a day is long enough for visualization. And you'll find one thing about visualizations is the time goes very quickly, because once you're in that state, once you're in that dozing state, the time goes very, very quickly, and you can imagine a lot of things in your mind during that period of time. Just a quick story for all you sports people out there. My sport is indoor rowing. I am both a competitor and a coach. Earlier this year, a woman named Shirley came to me and she said, "Ron, I know very little about indoor rowing and I want to compete at the South Island Masters Games. Will you give me some guidance?" Not only did I coach Shirley on the physical side of rowing, but I also taught her how to train mentally using visualization and affirmation techniques. Nearer the event, I said to Shirley, "What are your goals for the Masters Games?" She said, "I want to win 4 gold medals and break at least 2 New Zealand records for my age group." Now, I don't believe you should teach someone how to do something unless you can do it yourself. So I said, "Okay, Shirley, I will do the same. We will both win 4 gold medals and both break 2 New Zealand records each." So we did our mental exercises daily, and when race day came, we both achieved our goals. Not only that, we were a part of a team of 11 indoor rowers, all of whom I had encouraged to train mentally as well as physically. And between us, we won 42 medals and 27 of them were gold. Now, the message here is this: if you want to be a champion, then you have to think like a champion. That is, you have to run the race in your mind every day in training before you enter the race. Start the race believing you can do it, and you will do it. It's all in the power of belief.